it's like 4 p.m. and I'm gonna go to Dominique Gansel's bakery, which is a very popular bakery over here in Manhattan. I want to see if they have anything vegan because I think they originally had vegan cronuts at a pop-up, and I think they started the cronut, if I'm not wrong. But anyways, let's go see what they have, and then I do have some stuff to do. I will try to find a quiet place to work. And I like my makeup today. I used a different color of bronzer. We're going to Dialogue Coffee, which is a 100% vegan coffee shop. There's not many of those I've seen around here. I see Russ and Daughters across the street, which was actually one of the places I wanted to go to for bagels. Never mind, Russ and Daughters is closed. We're just gonna go to the Dialogue Coffee place. So this cafe is actually like 100% vegan, and they have like carrot cake lattes and all this cool stuff, but I literally just got a almond milk iced latte because they're very basic. There was like also a lot of seating at this place, but it was pretty full, and it's really cute to like sit and study, so I just decided to leave. Literally have to walk 20 minutes to get to his bakery, and I swear if they don't have a vegan option, I'm gonna be so sad. We're walking through the Bowery area, and I actually remember this because like this is near the park where I got lost the first time I came, and I asked a couple where to go, and they were like, I don't know, we're not from here. I stayed at the Bowery Citizen M hotel the very first time I came here myself, so it's nostalgic. I really like this area. They gave me a 15% friends and family discount because they didn't have the chocolate chip cookie, but they did have the brownie, the pistachio brownie, so I got a brownie on a discount. Ooh, that looks really good. I got the stuffed fried wonton and the scallion pancake, and I'm the only person here, and like everything on the menu is vegan, and it looks so good. And I've never had a scallion pancake before or a stuffed vegan cheese wonton, so let's see. Okay, so 7 Grams has a ton of vegan options, but I ended up getting their most popular chocolate chip cookie. So that is going to be tasty. So I basically like went into the CUNY library, and then the security guards kicked me out because they said it's not a public library, but then the other lady who was there said that it was. And anyways, they kicked me out because I'm not a CUNY student. It's a City University of New York. And then I saw on the maps that the New York Public Library was nearby. I walked there and it brought me to the shipping and receiving entrance. and I have no idea where the real entrance actually is because my maps is showing this is the entrance. So I literally I have like a meeting from 7 to 9, so I have to just like sit here in this courtyard. I don't know what building this courtyard is associated with. It's like literally this. So today was kind of eventful. I feel like it's very difficult for me to leave the house without buying a drink because everybody here always has like coffee in their hand or matcha or whatever the newest latte flavor is, but always like iced latte. Everybody has that all the time, I feel. And I think it's like just as rare to find someone who doesn't drink caffeine, just like it's rare to find someone who doesn't drink alcohol. Like if I can do so many things without drinking alcohol, but for someone else, the entire city culture might be like drinking and trying different foods. But for me, it's like, oh, I'm only eating vegan foods, which also narrows down the things that I can do, and also like not drinking alcoholic drinks. There are people who like maybe they're not vegan, maybe they do drink. They might experience things in a totally different way. One thing I noticed is like people say not to take the subway after 9 p.m. and they are right because people are really just like weird after that time. And I was on the subway, it was like a couple minutes past 9, and you start finding a lot of empty subway cars. And like one of the biggest determining factors if I were going to like get my own apartment here would be like how close you are. And I think this is in any city, which maybe you don't like, I didn't really think about this before, but how close you are to the subway. The nearest subway stop is like a 10 to 15 minute walk from here. And that is very inconvenient if it's the middle of the night and you're coming home on a weekend. You need to get to your apartment without having to walk through like dangerous streets at night, or getting an Uber to go somewhere that you could walk in 10 minutes. I went into the CUNY library and then they kicked me out because they said it's only for students. But then there was another lady sitting, doesn't seem like she was hired there, like she wasn't like a security guard, but she was like sitting in the corner. Maybe she was an event organizer or something, but she started getting mad at the security guards because she said this is a public space and then anybody can come in here. And then other people, as they were exiting the library, started staring at us because the lady got into a fight with the security guards because they're like, ma'am, this is not a public library. But the lady's like, it is a public library and it says so like everywhere. And then I'm just standing there like, I think I'll just go because I'm not welcome here. Because I wasn't a student at the CUNY. And then I went and I walked to the entrance of the New York Public Library, at least what it showed on my maps, and it brought me to the wrong entrance, the shipping and receiving entrance for some reason. And I literally, like, I had to take a call and I had to do it for like an hour, and I sat outside in the cold to do it in like a back garden that I found. That was open to the public. I think it was like part of hotel property or something. And then I ended up walking to the actual New York public library, the Stavros something Foundation, I forget what it is. That's open to the public, but then every single floor, it's so quiet, and I could not like take a meeting where I had to talk because like if you say anything, the entire floor is going to hear you because it's like so quiet. And so I ended up sitting in the stairwell and trying to like take the meeting, but it was really like I have to use an online whiteboard and stuff and like explain and teach. So it's actually very inconvenient. And then it turns out as they were closing, the security guard told me, he's like, well, you can't sit in the staircase anyways next time, just so you know. Basically, there is nowhere to the library if you need to take meetings where you need to talk and you need to be like engaging with the conversation and not just listening with headphones. You probably don't want to go to this library. They do have a terrace upstairs with like a cafe that might be better, but it was closed, so you can't even go and access that floor at all. The elevator doesn't bring you there after a certain time. When you try to press on like the 7th floor, which is where it's located, it just won't work. I think I really like my makeup today because I actually have a few different colors of bronzer, and the bronzer that I wore today, I think it really brings out the color of my skin. That doesn't even make sense. I think it brings out my colors more. Have a couple things on my list to do tomorrow. No specific, oh, I forgot. I actually have a show. So Adam Lambert is in a live theater show, and that is tomorrow at 7 p.m. I'm gonna get there early, probably leave the house at 6 because it takes like 40 minutes to get anywhere uptown from where I am. Oh my gosh, this is really exciting. I completely forgot that that's tomorrow because before I actually got to New York, I had booked a couple different events. Like I had booked a play, this one that I wanted to see. I booked like a YouTube comedy dating show, which I used to watch on YouTube. And then I always was like, oh, I want to go in person and see what it's like. Also booked another event for Saturday night. So this coming Saturday night. I will see you guys tomorrow at the theater. Hanging out in a pitch black room watching Sweet Bitter, which is a show about chefs in New York, which is fitting. I look out of the window and I'm like lucky to be here. Going to sleep soon. I did put my alarm on for 6:45 a.m. tomorrow. Unless it's a work day, I've been waking up really late, and even on work days, like I've woken up like at 7:45 for an 8 a.m. call. So I kind of need to like start getting up early, even just walk outside and like see the sunlight because I'm in a place that's like hustling and bustling right at like 7 in the morning or even earlier. So it would be nice to just go outside early and not, go out when it's already 5 p.m. Because today I didn't leave the house until it was like 4 p.m. Anyways, good night.